If you're watching the replay, you know what to do. Smash that like button, y'all. Let me clean my screen off here just in case it's... Sometimes I don't even think the screen is dirty. I honestly think it's just technology. Hey, yo, technology. We got two absolutely stunning yellow Fatalies grown by Jamie Cerasoli. Let's cut this first one open and see what the innards look like. Oh, I cut that baby perfect. Wow, look at that. I got the stem cut in half perfectly too. What y'all think about that? Ooh, that smells strong. Fatalies are weird, man. They will hit you with, you'll get sometimes one that's same heat as a Scotch bonnet. Other times you'll get it, man, it's right under a ghost. All right. What's the Fatalii? You put it right on there. That's a freaking, that's a hot dog right there. Such an excellent pepper. It's not overly citrusy. Fatali's kind of neutral. It's got a little citrus notes. Like I said, the heat. Somebody posted the heat between 200,000 and 700,000. Someone said that the other day. I don't remember where the post was. I know one thing. I don't know what the range is on this pepper. I don't. But I know that there's a big gap in the heat levels. Now, when you get into the super hots, a 1.2 and a 1.6 million pepper, you might not be able to tell the difference because you're just burning. Like when you're down into the bonnet types, you're going something that's 150,000, or that same pepper could be 600, 700,000, you're gonna notice a difference. That was a placenta, a little bit stronger Shenan's flavor. You know, a lot of people think the Fatalii is a habanero from Africa, but they have no claims to back that up. There's no proof of that. I mean, it don't look like a habanero. It don't taste like a habanero. Woo! That second bite was hot, my friends, hot. All right, anybody jumping on late? Two beautiful yellow Fatalies. I already ate half of one. From Jamie Cerasoli. Wow. Burners, man. Woo! That woke me up. I got a mouth burn, of course, throat burn, but I've got a chest burn from out of nowhere. What's good? How you doing? Getting burnt, getting lit over here. Some yellow Fatalies. Hopefully I don't get cramps, because I don't have, there's bread here to help soak it up. Embrace the heat. What's up? Seek the heat. No problem, brother. All right. We got Burning Umi, Embrace the Heat, Seek the Heat, all in the building at the same time. Yellow Fatalii. Still got a piece of that one left. I got the rest on the hot dog. Burning good, man. That one was on the higher spectrum of the SHU. I'll just say that. And I can say that because I eat these every day. Now, these were grown by Jamie. But I have 4 Fatalii plants that I'm growing. Do me a favor, guys. Smash that like button. And my growing partners have a bunch of them. Because Fatalii is one of the peppers in my Mad Mash sauce. Ooh. Anyways. Wow, it's hot. That last bite, just now that had the placenta in it. Woo! Besides my tolerance being low, I have a heart monitor on. I have to be careful. I have a heart condition, also another one that's not diagnosed. They're trying to figure out. But also, I don't want to set myself out, my PVCs or anything even worse than that. Wow. Conjured Vapors in the building. Look at that Fatalii. I know you can appreciate that. That was Jamie Cerasoli, and he picked these a week ago. Look at, they're still looking beautiful. Dragon's Breath he sent me rocked me. Whoo. Embrace the Heat said, I need some more peppers. Well, you already tried mine. We'll see if anybody else got some extra pods I want to send him. He's never ate pods in his life until I sent him some. And so, and he did really good, man. Trust me, he did a lot better than me and my wife. You know, we started out, our first reviews were hilarious, man. All right, what's good? But yeah, we started out, it was rather awkward, man. You know, we never did this stuff before. And I didn't even know. My wife, I knew she had a high tolerance, but it's so weird because me, I can barely eat a whole pot. Sometimes I have done it, trust me. But, you know, we watched some pepper reviewers, and one of them was saying, you know what, when you review a pod, slice a nice sized chunk off the side of it. That way you're getting some of the front and the back. You can get a good taste. We tried that. I think, yeah, in the very beginning, we were like cutting them into pieces and eating them with a toothpick. And then we started just biting into them. My wife hates the seeds. She can't stand the placenta at all. She has a major problem with it. Trust me when I tell you, I promise you, mark my words, I will get home from work today and there will be a plate and it has a bunch of placentas sitting there. And I'll just throw it out. You know, she literally, we actually did a grow out with a bunch of placentas. So I was telling her, I'm like, set them up here. And she set them up on this plant shelf and they just dried out, and I put them in a bag after they dry, and then I just crush everything up and I send out seeds to people. This year though, I'm going to do it. I have to get the stuff together. I'm going to do an Uncle Bull Cow grow out, but it's going to be all accidental crosses. I looked at my seed box and I've seen some, but here's going to be the fun part. Dean, you're going to love this. I think any grower would. They're all accidental crosses, and every single person is gonna rename them. Now, it's gonna be more of a joke than anything, the renaming part. But we, instead of doing first and second prize for best looking pod, we may actually do first prize, first place, and then second place for coolest name. So, and if the people want to literally, like if someone says, hey, can I get seeds to that? You know, maybe we'll do it. But it's just going to be more, I'm seriously, it's kind of going to be kind of making fun of the renamers out there in the community. Because, boy, there's a ton of them, man. And I'll be honest, I keep my mouth shut about it most of the time. I do, I do. I try to stay out of that stuff because I'm not a breeder. I see these scumbags that rename peppers as never going anywhere, right? They'll have a little cult following of 30 people that buy their peppers, and they'll say, oh, I got this right here. And, I don't care. It's not harming me at all. It is harming the pepper community, though. When you steal something and rename it, that is wrong. Like I said, accidental cross, you want to give it a name? I don't care, But you can say, hey, it's this crossed with something else. I don't know, It's not, and anybody that's, I'm not against that. There's some people are. I'm not. But I'm going to actually give out accidental crosses. Now, some of these seeds are 4 years old. So I am going to tell everybody to do the black tea method because I want them to germinate. The best part is, if I got 5, I think I'll probably do 5 accidental crosses. If you're part of that grow team, if you're one of them people, you're going to get probably 6 or 7 seeds. And I want you to germinate all of them and just grow them. And you're not going to have a clue what any of them are. And so, and trust me, the stuff is all accidental crosses. And it's because, like, I took seeds from, say, a KSLS. I come out with a longer pepper. You know what I'm saying? So, what's up, brother?
Hey, you're not back yet?
No. You can open the door if you want to. I just shut it.
That's okay.
I just was like, I'm just going to take a quick lunch and then get back to... I'm not trying to stay till 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight. All right, guys, I cut the rest of that Fatalii up. There it is. That's this one. Now, I'll be honest with you. This is what's weird about it. I just ate a piece of the second one, and I swear that the first one was hotter. And I bet you I'm right. All right, there you go. Thank you, Dean. Yeah, embrace the heat. I sent him some pods. He's never had any. He ate them, and he did really good. I was definitely impressed, trust me. My hottest pepper to date, I don't know, man. I look back at the stuff. That orange dragon's breath from a couple of years ago, there was a mustard variant that came out of that too. This year, the evil avocado from Conjured Vapors, that had a different kind of burn to it that just stood out. Just wrecked me more, and I had it with food. The orange dragon breath, probably the hottest pepper I had in 2021, I can say for sure, was the NK Hades or the NK Hellhammer. I think if you tested them, the Hellhammer would test higher because it's a red pod. Throat burn wise though, the NK Hades rocked me. Pre-metallies get me. I get more burn off of red ones though. Chocolate pre-metallies, yeah, they're hot. I mean, I've never put them above. So there's so many other peppers. 7-pot Primo chocolates that I've grew for 3 years were hotter than chocolate Primo Fatali's. Oh no, there's so many. I think, so I have, I mean, a lot of times, like I said, chocolate pods or sometimes the mustard pods will actually, will burn me, even worse. But now I had this thing, like I said, with these orange pods last year and the end of the year before, where they're orange. Okay, that was hot. It's hitting me now. The orange dragon's breath, and then I had a last minute, very weird one, a Maldivian orange, which is not a super hot. It's a chin ends and bonnet shaped, but I tried the lemon version of it already, and it wasn't that bad. And then I ate the orange one, and it got me. The orange scorpion I ate this past winter. I ate half of one without food. It completely annihilated me to the point where I was just it was bad. Trust me. I was like, so how you doing? You good? All right. But
You haven't heard from me. I had norovirus.
oh no, hell no. That's not good.
I'm so sorry. How are you doing now?
I'm good.
So, I got
to work tomorrow.
the mouth burn. Jackson in the building. Jackson Collins.
I'm sorry to hear that. You feeling
Whew.
okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling better. I'm not having
Wow.
Good, good. Well, I'm glad
Okay,
you're
so
back.
I was wrong. I said that first one was hotter. It wasn't. I just was not burning because I didn't eat enough of it.
I'm glad
That
you're
second
getting
one is
better.
hitting me
Good luck.
hard now.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you later.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait, does this include liquid?
Yeah, but I haven't done. Whew. I haven't been eating like. I haven't been doing challenges or anything like that. After I got sick. Back in March, my tolerance dropped really low, and then after that, more recently, I had a tooth pulled and stuff, and I'm just, I get burned pretty easy, but I eat peppers every day, I eat hot sauce every day, because I love it. I just got to be more careful. Announcement: Spoonful Saturday. We're gonna be doing that every Saturday night at 8 o'clock right here on the channel. I've got an idea for this first one. It's actually going to be an unreleased sauce that is not released yet. Maybe a challenge, but I'm going to announce that. I'm going to do that on Saturday because it's just the timing is lining up perfectly. But what I'd like to do eventually, thank you, Jackson. What I want you guys to do is this Saturday night at 8 o'clock Eastern, I want you to just grab a spoon and grab a bottle of hot sauce. It doesn't have to be brand new. If you're a YouTuber and you want to review it brand new, do that. But I prefer an open bottle, okay? If that's the case. And here's the reason why. I want to I'm going to probably, what I'm doing this week isn't going to be an open bottle. But after that, I may go back to open bottles to give a second look at some of my favorite sauces or something that's, maybe help somebody get a couple more sales or something like that. But I'm going to have all you guys watch with me, grab a spoon and a bottle of hot sauce, and just when I get ready to go, we all go together, take a spoonful, and then you guys can just sound off in the comments what sauce you're eating. And I'll read off every person what sauce they're eating. That way if people watch the replay, if they don't have the live chat replay on, which is usually only able to do that on a computer, they can actually get to hear what sauce you guys are doing. And then we will eventually have people come on with us live, okay? So they do have the go live together option on YouTube. However, I did it last year when it first launched, and it was, it can be a homemade sauce, of course, brother, yeah. And so I tried it. I had Casually Roasted on when he did the Uncle Bull Cow boot camp training. And I had Tony Bruni jumped on to do a challenge with me, and the quality was terrible. It was. Oh, look at Bernard Umi's got inside information on what's going on Saturday. But, what's good, Draven? Yeah, it's something. Here's the deal. I used to do Tincture Tuesday on the Instagram, and we had a lot of good times over there. I mean, we had Scoville Unit on, Late for Work, Sergeant Dunn, Espacante Tomas, Hot Dang Show, Chase the Heat. I mean, we just had so many chili heads jump on there with us. Miller Time. I mean, we just used to have a blast. Tincture Tuesday. We did that every Tuesday night. It was such a great time, and I kind of miss it. I'm not really big into drop and tank. I like to put tincture in my coffee. That's mainly what I use it for. So, yeah, Tincture Tuesday. But as I'm really trying to battle for like sauces, man. I love, my favorite videos are hot sauce reviews, and I've always said that since the beginning. I mean, and so I do have a lot of sauces to review, so I'll have a lot of stuff that it's open, and Spoonful Saturday will give me a chance to oh yeah, Conjure Vapors. I've done that before too, man. Yeah, I actually had some Fatalii powder a couple years back, and I put it right in with the coffee, and I brewed it, and drank the coffee. Now this was, I hadn't ate anything yet, and boy, I got hit. It was instant cramps. I've never had anything like that happen. I literally drank that coffee, and I loved it. The flavor, the heat, everything. The next thing you know, I was like, ah! And I was like, holy cow! And it's like I felt my stomach hurt so bad that I just wanted to lay down, but I knew that. I tried, and I knew that laying down is not going to cure it. I'm just going to suffer. So I actually went to the fridge, drank some milk, and then ate something. If you have a banana or if you have some bread laying around, something quick you can get to. But if you don't have that stuff and you need to like cook some potatoes or something, man, that's a struggle. So yeah, we are going to do Spoonful Saturdays. It's going to be a blast. Like I said, we're going to try to. I mean, I might have to use StreamYard. No, you just got to London. You just got to put a little bit at a time. Me, I always tell people, listen, I've told people about tincture and coffee, and they thought I was nuts. And they're like, I'll never try that. And I've been like, just try a little bit. Come here. Try 2 drops, They'll try 2 drops, and they'll be like, oh, that's not hot. And then they'll be like, "Ooh, I got a little tingle in my throat, but it's not burning my mouth." Then the next day they'll put 3-4 drops in. So that's how I like it, man. I had 2 cups of coffee today, and I had tincture in both of them. I had a coffee yesterday morning, and tincture in it, man. I just love it. So that's what I use it for. So Tincture Tuesday, we phased that out. There was some issues going on in the community back then. Some people weren't active anymore. Other people were fighting, and some people just kind of left social media. And then I don't know. I think maybe I lost a little motivation too. But we stopped doing Tincture Tuesday. Here's another big thing is Instagram was really good when we were first doing it. We were getting a lot of people were watching and engaging, and they liked it, and yeah, and you understand, Jackson. It's like, and then Instagram just throttled us, just like YouTube has done, man. I mean, YouTube, a month ago, my lives like this at lunch would have 35, 40 people watching. Right now, there's 6 watching live. It's crazy. So that's how it goes, man. Instagram was like, I had the page up. I didn't really use it much. And Sergeant Dunn was like, no, man, it's good. And he kind of talked me into coming back on Instagram back in late 21, or maybe it was early 22. And when I got back on Instagram, like on a regular basis and was doing stuff, it was like I gained followers and it was, it was decent platform. Always loved the lives because they didn't buffer and the quality came out good. So then it was like after a while something happened, it just and it sucks. Any content creators, man, it really sucks when I mean, look at me now. I'm at 28 over 2,800 subs on YouTube, and my views are the same as when I had 800 subs. Where's the other 2,000 people? You see what I'm saying? And so it does get discouraging, but what keeps me going is that I like it. You see what I'm saying? I like doing it, and I love trying new foods. And so, I'm not able to go travel around the world and something. Like I used to watch No Reservations with Anthony Bourdain. I've watched every single episode of it, and Andrew Zimmern and all that stuff. Even Samantha, is it Samantha Brown? I can't remember. But I watched those shows, Man vs. Food, even whatever. I used to watch those shows and just always like just loved it, and I always wanted to go, And it's like I can't, I can't. I don't have the money. I'm not in the physical condition to do stuff like that. But watching other people try different things and new flavors and stuff, but me being able to get my hands on those ingredients now with how everything is with the internet and with international shipping and stuff, it's crazy. So I'm able to make ethnic dishes. I've been cooking ethnic food for years. I'm able to make that stuff, and also I'm able to get these hot sauces from all over the world in different styles and different flavors and different themes, and so I really love it. So that's a love of mine. Like when I get to review a new pepper, you guys know Dean's watching too. Dean sent me a bunch of stuff I've never had a single one of them, and I get to review, or I get to review some of my favorite peppers, like I just did. Fatalii, I grow it every year. So it's a love of mine. You know what I'm saying? There were times where I felt that I had to put up a piece of content to keep things going. So like when I got monetized, and I don't make hardly anything from YouTube. Trust me, it's $100 or less a month on a good month. Okay. So it's not a lot of money, man. It's not. But when I was trying to get monetized, I actually had to get like 1,000 watch hours in a month in order to be eligible, and that was like it was chaotic. You know what I'm saying? I was literally like, just trying to get people. I'm like, hey, watch these videos, or some people would watch like a playlist of mine to help out, and there's people came behind me and helped me out. But I still had to make sure I was putting up content during that time, and then there was a time before that, after the channel was probably 3-4 months old, maybe a little bit more, that I felt like I had to put content up. There's some times that I didn't want to do it, but very few. Like most of the time, it's because I want to. You see what I'm saying? And that's why. And if someone sends me something, it's like I'm gonna make it a priority. You know what I mean? That I'm gonna make sure that I get on there. And so sometimes schedules are weird, and it's like I can't jump on when I plan or I want to, but that's usually not the case, man. I mean, I have to take a lunch break from work, so what I'll do is if I got some peppers that someone sent me, or I got a sauce or something like that, I review it. So it's just what I'm going to do anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if you enjoy it, it does suck that they throttle us, and the way, I mean, I just, Hot Sauce Junkie Tim, man, he commented on my post yesterday on Facebook, and he's got over 7,000 subs, and his videos have been getting like 150 view average for like the past year. And it's like, what can you do? It's just, I don't know. It's just the way it is. They only show it to certain people. They only send it certain recommendations. That's why I tell everybody, smash that like button, and I also tell them hit all notifications. You see what I'm saying? And you'll get notified. And then it's like, if you don't want to watch, you don't have to, but at least you're getting a notification. That's one of the main problems. Is I got people that watched my channel a year ago that don't watch it no more. And it's not that they don't like me, it's that I'm not in their recommended feed and they're not getting a notification. So if they think about it, maybe once in a while they'll go and search for me and say, hey, I haven't seen any of your videos in 6 months. It's just the algorithm, you know. It's the system trying to tell you what you like and try. I mean, I understand they're trying to put what you like in front of you, but they're not doing a good job. They're putting, you know, they're putting what you like. You watch a bunch of videos, you know. If I stop watching like Johnny Scoville's videos, he'll disappear from my recommended feed. That happened for like a year. Like I was watching Johnny's videos back in 2019, 2020, never seen anything recommended from him. And then like 21, I seen a few. And then 22, I went back to his channel and I like hit the notification button for all. And so before I did that though, I was watching quite a few, so they'd show up like. So it's just the way it works, man. You know, I wish these platforms were more like Twitter or these other ones where if you subscribe to something, you'll see it. And that's the way Facebook used to be, and that's the way at one time YouTube was and Instagram. And now it's okay. Well, we're going to give you the reach of 5% or the reach of 10% of your following count. So, all right, guys, we're going to get off of here. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in with Lunch with the Bull.